Hello everybody, and welcome to my presentation, a socio-technical model for understanding technology and knowledge transfer between organizations. We frequently see organizations view technology as something that you can just plug and play into an organization. However, what is frequently overseen is the social set of technologies in which key knowledge is both shared and adapted to fit organizational needs. This presentation will provide a socio-technical view of technology transfer as a means of understanding how social systems and knowledge elements play a part in effective knowledge transfer. Technology is defined within a social technical context as an emergent outcome of the application of explicit and tacit knowledge towards a particular context of desirable environmental outcomes. This definition is important because it goes beyond traditional technology transfer strategies in which technology owners provide resources to a partner company without any consideration of the knowledge elements of the technology. This knowledge portion is key because this is what both organizations use to absorb and evolve the technology towards desirable organizational strategic outcomes, or to expand existing technology into a new environmental context, which in turn may spawn new and similar versions of the same technology for the technology owner. Although knowledge is integral to technology sharing, it is the application of this tacit knowledge that allows organizations to mold the technology within a particular work domain. This tacit knowledge provides critical context-sensitive and uncodified knowledge such as experience, which is key for technology adoption. Similar to the old saying, no one knows more than they can say, this knowledge is more than what can be found in the social technical system. It is important to understand that due to this high reliance on tacit knowledge, no two technologies will look the same, as knowledge used to synthesize the technologies combined with a particular work domain design will be different and result in different outcomes. Technologies have the potential to evolve into organizational competencies in which two or more technologies are grouped in the production of a physical effect. Once again, it is this tacit knowledge which provides the glue for related technologies to be bound together towards a particular physical effect. This is especially true when applying similar physical effects across multiple environmental scenarios. Capabilities are subsequently created using multiple competencies in which certain competencies are bound by knowledge sources to a particular strategic competitive advantage. Management has a key role in the development of technology as they both define the desired work domain and provide resources to both the social and technical portions of the social technical system in pursuit of this work domain. Management also monitors progress towards these technologies through feedback mechanisms, which provides management with the information required to revise these resource allocations as required. In this diagram, you can see how technologies flow from an understanding of the local environment as represented in the work domain and are subsequently combined to define an organization's competencies and capabilities. Technologies require highly tacit knowledge to be used and exploited due to the proximity to the environmental elements from which the work domain is designed to exploit and the reliance on social system elements to manipulate. Technologies are also executed at the tactical level as they relate to specific environmental outcomes. As one moves from technologies to capabilities, one can see how the knowledge used becomes more strategic and less context-specific, but has to deal with more complexity as the total potential number of technology and competency configurations increase. Therefore, the knowledge required for capabilities are more strategic in nature and not aimed towards specific environmental factors. The social technical system is defined as social and technical system elements which interact to perform a specific goal. This goal is represented by the work domain, which is designed to exploit environmental factors. The organization's management function provides social and technical system resources and aligns them towards this work domain. This new technology is made possible through tacit knowledge at both the individual and team level, and is applied through interactions with technical system, explicit knowledge, and interactions with other technical systems elements to create a technology that is context-specific. Knowledge from the technology owner is transferred through direct interactions as shown in the diagram. Although the technology owner may provide other technical system resources, these resources are either temporary or unrelated to the evolution of the knowledge related to the new technology. This diagram shows how knowledge flows in the creation and adoption of technologies. Existing tacit knowledge from the partner organization is mixed with new tacit knowledge from social system elements of the technology owning organization through social transfer, defined as interactions between social systems through which knowledge transfer takes place. This social transfer results in the creation of new tacit information on the part of all social system entities. This social transfer is influenced by social distance factors such as shared language and trust, which works to enhance or hinder knowledge sharing. Existing and new explicit codified knowledge is combined and used with tacit knowledge to develop the technology in relation to the work domain, which represents the reasons for developing the new technology.
So what recommendations can we gain from this presentation? First, it is helpful to understand that knowledge sharing and transfer strategies can effectively improve technology sharing. This is especially true if you use what are called dual loop learning and adaptation strategies, which are used to learn from deviations in a strategy while improving them at the same time to improve the overall effect of the work domain strategy. This model also helps managers to understand how social factors such as trust and shared context can influence technology transfer. This is important because in many cases technology transfer strategies ignore the interactions of social system parties. As a result, high social distance factors such as incompatible shared context or even something as simple as an incompatible language dialogue can harm the ability of a partner organization to thoroughly absorb a technology from a partner. Therefore, it is highly advantageous for organizations and their partners to team together to ensure that effective social distance negating factors are used. Therefore, it is essential that partner organizations use team building strategies to ensure that the teams from both organizations are compatible and playing to the same sheet of music before going through a technology transfer strategy. Organizations seeking technology partnerships should also understand the particular context and strategic desired outcomes that the prospective partner may seek. This is important because in some cases, if a prospective partner is seeking a work domain outcome that is different than the one that your technology would be able to provide, they will not be able to align the explicit and tacit knowledge resources effectively towards their desired work domain outcome. I discuss this more in the paper if it's not very clear, but essentially, since management defines the work domain for the social technical system, if the social technical system is unable to achieve the work domain performance that the management system requires, then the technology will never be able to evolve to fit that need that the work domain that is defined by the management is required to have. Therefore, it is essential to understand and identify technology partners that at least have a compatible work domain in which they can effectively use the technology that you are going to share with them. Conversely, if you're looking for the ability to absorb technology from a company, it is important that you look at these social factors as well as the work domain compatibility to make sure that the culture and the shared context and the language and these social distance factors are as low as possible to enable high tacit knowledge transfer while at the same time ensuring that there are effective strategies for developing the work domain through similarities in things like environmental outcomes or things related to future strategic outcomes that are desired with this technology, perhaps in new types of environments that they may have to compete within. If you make sure that the work domain of both companies are compatible with the strategies related to the technology that's being shared, and there's sufficient time added to make sure that the social system context is also of a low social distance, then there's a high likelihood that the technology transfer will be much improved. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. This is a very short presentation on a very lengthy subject, so I apologize if there may be some parts that you may not understand fully. However, please feel free to ask for the paper, and I'll be more than happy to provide you with the other information that you may be able to find and make this more clear to you. And as always, feel free to ask me questions, and I'll be more than happy to try to answer them for you.